Right, we're here now with this session. We're talking about collaborations between governments and academic institutions to build capacity and provide L3 support. And we have our delegates from the Ministry of Interior, Morocco, and UM6P for this session.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us. I will be more comfortable with the French language, so please, if you can switch your translation software to French to be with us in this presentation. Notre présentation va porter sur la collaboration entre le ministère de l'Intérieur et l'UM6P par rapport au registre national de la population qui a été mis en place par le ministère de l'Intérieur en se basant sur MOSIP. Donc, vous allez voir avec nous trois principales briques. On va parler sur une introduction qui va expliquer le contexte et l'enjeu du RMP, le déploiement national et quelques chiffres clés. Le deuxième point, je vais donner la main à mon collègue Sérapher pour présenter sa stratégie pour devenir un hub de référence MOSIP au niveau de l'Afrique. Et le troisième point, c'est les attentes du RMP par rapport à la collaboration MI-UM6P. La construction de l'écosystème d'identification et de ciblage a passé principalement par deux étapes. La première, c'est la création d'un registre national de la population qui contient l'ensemble des citoyens marocains et des résidents et des étrangers résidents au niveau du Maroc. Chaque inscrit au niveau de ce registre se voit attribuer un identifiant qui s'appelle l'IDCS, identifiant digital, civil et social. Vient après la brique d'authentification qui permet de comparer les informations saisies au niveau de tous les programmes sociaux avec ce qui existe, tous les programmes sociaux avec ce qui existe au niveau du RMP. Ce registre est disponible à l'ensemble des programmes sociaux pour télécharger, downloader, récupérer les informations déjà saisies au niveau du RMP et fiabiliser bien évidemment avec les partenaires d'information, notamment la DGSE et l'État civil qui sont mis en place il y a longtemps au niveau du Maroc. La deuxième composante peut être divisée en, ce que vous voyez en bleu, peut être divisée en trois grandes phases. La première, ce point concerne le déploiement du RMP au niveau du territoire marocain. La première phase consiste au déploiement du RMP au niveau des deux provinces pilotes. Il s'agit de Rabat et Kinitra. C'est une opération qui a terminé en 2021. On a utilisé dans cette version, à ce moment-là au RMP, la version 11.54 de MOSIP. Puis après, la deuxième phase concerne la phase de la généralisation de toute la solution au niveau de tout le territoire marocain. Cette opération a terminé en fin décembre 2022. Et la troisième et la dernière phase, c'est la migration de la version de MOSIP de 11.54 vers le 11.55. Et c'est la version que nous avons actuellement et qui nous a permis d'enrôler presque 23 millions de populations et d'authentifier et de faire plus de 70 millions d'authentifications et 48 millions de partage d'informations avec les programmes sociaux. Et c'est là où venait l'idée de faire le partenariat avec l'UM6P. Je laisse maintenant Sérapher à mon collègue d'expliquer ce partenariat.
Thank you very much. So I'll be more comfortable speaking in English. And so if you want to switch, anyone that want to turn on the app, the translation app. So before I start, I wanted to quickly talk about UM6P. How many of you have been here before MOSIP Connect, have been to the UM6P before the MOSIP Connect? A couple. So UM6P is mainly a research university. We are today in the Rabat campus. We have additional campuses. The main campus is in Ben Guerir, a little bit like 60 kilometers north of Marrakesh. And then we have multi-sites, other campuses in Laayoune. We're present in Africa, North America, Europe. So we have sites in different countries and continents. And our main objective is applied research, because we built this university with one main goal: to have a real impact on the economy, on the social development of population, both in Morocco and in Africa. And among the priorities, of course, there is agriculture, there is energy, and so on, but the digital pillar is one of the key pillars that's part of UM6P. So we have a number, of course, like a college of computer science, but then we have also some other models for coding schools and so on. And the whole idea is to prepare the ecosystem that can basically support this digital transformation that most of our countries are in need for. And I think the identity, the digital identity, became a real opportunity for us. Like when the ministry basically adopted the MOSIP technology, the National Registry of Population that's built on top of MOSIP, the the unique register for social register, or RSU, c'est the registry for the social ID. So what they did is they built the solution, but then we started looking at a way that we can make the solution sustainable. Because as you know, this morning there was presentations about like the new technology evolution of MOSIP, like with the 1.2.1, that's basically, that our friend Ramesh presented this morning. So there is constant evolution because many countries are adopting the technology, requiring new changes and so on. And so this is something that's gonna evolve. And any country that adopts this technology is going to need to think about how to make that adoption sustainable, how to make it in a way that actually we can keep evolving, maintaining, and improving actually the different implementations. And in that perspective, so we, in 2023, we were approached by the Ministry of Interior and by the MOSIP Foundation to basically build a center of excellence at UM6P. And that center of excellence, like, as you know, probably the biggest challenge, most of you are working with MOSIP technologies, is basically it's gonna be building the human capabilities needed basically to run the system, to maintain the system, to operate it, and to evolve it. And so we signed a memorandum of understanding with MOSIP, and that allowed us basically to start building the team, training the team in collaboration with the MOSIP team. And then since 2023, so we got the training, we had the team move to India, to Bangalore, basically to attend training. We attended a few other conferences and so on, so that actually we can get the needed expertise. But then what we started doing is we needed basically to understand the 1.1.5 code base, because this is the version that the ministry is using right now for the live operations. So we needed to understand that. But then we needed as well to understand the 1.2.x code base, because this is where we want to move forward in the very near future. And so we needed to understand those two things. But then to make things a bit more interesting, the National Registry of Population, there is many customizations and functionalities that are built into the RNP that actually are on top of MOSIP. And so we needed as well to understand that code, understand how we can migrate it. We looked at, as well as we were doing the capacity building, how we can port functionalities from the 1.2 code base to the 1.1 code base. And it was an exercise for us to make sure that actually the team knows both code bases and as well as building new functionalities and so on. So I think that phase came to some degree. We wrapped up basically that capacity building by the end of 2025. And now we're moving into a second phase of the program where we're getting into a contract, an MOU with the ministry, basically to start operating, maintaining, and supporting them. And it starts from the level 3 support to evolution of versions and so on. And so this is basically the MOU where it will be finalized in the next couple of weeks. But there is the agreement and everything that this is what we're going to be doing. And what's interesting here is that this allowed us to, by the way, forgot to mention, so the current team that's dedicated to the project is about 17 people, and it's fastly growing to about 32 people. And these are different profiles from developers, like DevOps, basically people that do program management. We do also BI and so on. So there is, like the center will have about 32 people that are focusing on this technology. And among the early discussions that we had with the ministry and MOSIP is that actually if we build this center of excellence, then what we can do is make that center of excellence actually something that other countries and other entities that are interested in adopting MOSIP basically benefit from that. Especially that, as you know, we're also a French-speaking country, so there is a lot of French-speaking countries in Africa that can basically get direct support from this center of excellence. But as well, we can extend that capability basically to other support services. Among the things that we were doing, and Ramesh mentioned that this morning, is that when we started deploying both the 1.1 code and the 1.2 code, we discovered that there are many things that are actually can be optimized, changed, in a way that actually we can automate the deployment of those code bases. And so right now, we fully automated the deployment of the 1.1.5.x code base and the 1.2. So with a single click, a couple minutes later, I can provision the environment, set up the things, do it. And it took us probably a couple of weeks the first time when we were trying to do that with the support of MOSIP and so on. Now we have the ability to automate that full deployment, make it sure in a way that actually we can do those things. And what's interesting is that those capabilities that we built, we are making them available as part of the Center of Excellence portfolio to all the countries, basically, that would like to benefit from those services. And we can help on many things, from basically the automation of the rollout, to building new functionalities, to customizing things, and so on, and as well as doing basically the BI part, especially that the reporting is a very important portion of tracking basically the identity system. There are enrollments, there are authentication and so on, and it's very important to be able to have the right dashboard and systems that will allow you to track basically the usage, but also the success of the usage of the platform and its functionalities. So these are I try to keep the slides short so that actually we can fit within the schedule. I think there is one more slide that Ashraf will cover, and then I think that will be the last slide, and we can answer questions.
Thank you, Mr. Rafiq. You are making my task a little bit hard. So I beg the audience to change his software translation to understand me. Thank you. Alors, pour revenir à la collaboration MI-UM6P, la collaboration n'est pas, on va dire, n'est pas encore de création. Elles existent déjà. Nous sommes déjà partis en Inde ensemble, l'équipe UM6P et l'équipe MI, pour bénéficier d'une formation par l'Académie MOSIP. Donc on a fait ça en 2024. L'équipe MI et l'équipe UM6P a déjà déployé le code source MOSIP, chacun dans son data center bien évidemment, mais la maîtrise du code est là. Le ministère de l'Intérieur a partagé avec l'UM6P le code MOSIP personnalisé par ses équipes. Donc l'UM6P possède le code source qui tourne actuellement en production et qui a pu enregistrer presque 23 millions de personnes et authentifier, comme je viens de dire, de partager 47 millions de requêtes eKYC. Et bien évidemment, l'UM6P a déployé aussi la version de MOSIP RMP. Ce qui est attendu, entre autres bien évidemment, de ce partenariat avec l'UM6P, c'est de bénéficier des fonctionnalités de la version LTS de MOSIP, ce qui veut dire qu'on va mener un chantier ensemble avec l'UM6P pour migrer MOSIP RMP de la version 11.55 vers la version LTS. Et bien évidemment, bénéficier de tous les éléments de sécurité offerts par la version LTS de MOSIP qu'on veut imbriquer, qu'on veut déployer, qu'on veut installer dans la version de MOSIP RMP. Quelques développements des évolutions sont requis par l'équipe MI que l'équipe UM6P est invitée à faire, comme l'authentification par selfie, l'amélioration du parcours citoyen et la digitalisation des démarches. Donc, nous comptons sur l'UM6P, bien évidemment, sur les équipes internes qui sont formées sur MOSIP, d'aller de l'avant par rapport à MOSIP du MI et d'assurer principalement la sécurité de tout le registre national de la population et bien évidemment tout ce qui se connecte avec le RMP pour bénéficier de l'identification des demandeurs des programmes sociaux. Merci pour votre attention. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll open the floor to questions. We have mics on the floor, so if there's anyone who has any questions. I'm sorry if we can't see you. Anyone there?
Hello, my name is Hassan, of course, former academic. I'm changing my hat, but I like the Center of Excellence. And I was wondering, in your model, is there a way to collaborate with other universities? And if others are interested, I mean, how should it work? Because I know of other universities that are also trying to do similar things around MOSIP and DPI in general. And I think that it would be good to get synergies together. So I just was wondering if it's part of your agenda and how it should work.
Thank you for the question. I think the best thing I heard yesterday in one of the panels when there was the country conferences, that's actually, someone said that actually we are one big family. This is the MOSIP family. And in family, yes, there's always ways for collaboration. Actually, they're very much encouraged. So as I mentioned earlier, like one of the biggest challenges that we have is building the capabilities, making sure that actually we can attract the right skills, but then that we can prepare the next waves of skills that are going to be able to contribute to the project. Because at some point, any country that adopts MOSIP has to make sure that actually over the long run, they have an ecosystem, a local ecosystem that can help support them. So pulling resources together with other universities is absolutely the right thing to do. Like we're building the center, and as part of the center, we want to bring other either partners, students, members of the ecosystem, other universities, so that actually they can be part of that thing. We learn from them, they learn from us, and the whole idea is at the end, we're making like the world more ready for supporting the MOSIP deployments, especially given like the numbers that were shared this morning about the number of countries and it's going really in an exponential way. So unless we pull our resources together, it's going to be a challenge for all of us, basically, to be doing the support. So yes, by the way, we have a booth with the Ministry of Interiors at the entrance. So we have, the team is there. Please come visit us. Let's discuss what we can do together. And we're happy to collaborate as much as possible.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Hassan, for the question. I'm Huda Shakiri. I'm an assistant professor at Al-Akhawain University. And just to share with you an information, with the Carnegie Mellon University, we started also some capacity building around MOSIP. And we would like really to collaborate with you in this center, and also our students benefit from, join your students.
As we say in Morocco, marhaba. You're welcome. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Mohammed Nafi' from Ministry of Interior. I just want to share a message with the audience, especially the country delegates and even the commercial ecosystem. The decision to create the Center of Excellence of UM6P is a joint decision that were made by MOSIP and Ministry of Interior for serving mainly the purpose of building enough capacity to ensure and to guarantee this sustainability over the long term of the investment governments will make in MOSIP-based identity systems. And the effort that is made so far by MOSIP and by the Ministry of Interior and UM6P is an immense effort. I think there is an important investment that was made so far by UM6P of more than $2 million of hiring, I think, more than 17 highly qualified engineers, and which is aimed to go up to 30 people. And this capacity mainly is targeted towards the African projects to support them to build as swift and as dependably their MOSIP-based identification systems and their applications, be it in social protections or any other government public policy projects. Well, this is basically the message I want to share with the audience.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nafi', for the clarification. I think it is very, very important, like in building those kind of centers and expertise, to look at the financial part, because it is probably the biggest thing that needs to be figured out, especially like the human resources costs that are necessary to build, operate, and so on. As you know, like we've been doing that for almost 2.5 years now. And those resources are dedicated resources to the center that we needed to hire, train, and make sure that actually they become operational in a way that actually they can deliver real-time support to the ministry and to the ecosystem. Thank you for this clarification.